Hello, it's Colin. This is my third video on Python Turtle, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to make a circle. Right, let's get coding. So today I'm going to be using the Python 3 editor, which is installed on my desktop. The integrated development and learning environment is called IDLES, which is how I get to it. And this is the shell window, which is the immediate window I showed in Thonny, and also in REPL that we used last week. So in idle, I'm just going to go File and create a new file, which allows me to create a script. And I'm going to go File, Save As, and let's call it Python Turtle 3. And Python Basics. And I think on my clipboard I've got the link to the documentation, which I'm going to pop to in a moment. And right, so let's get coding. So as per last time, we need to first of all import Turtle. Still can't spell it. And then I'm going to create that screen, which I'm going to call WN for window equals turtle dot screen, open and close. And I'll do that closing window as well at the same time, because I know what my memory's like. So that's window dot exit on close on click closes the screen. As we found out, we don't strictly need that, but we'll use it anyway. Creates WN as a screen, and then we're going to do our magic within this part, within those two blocks. So the first thing I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to change the background color of the screen, and that'll be WN dot BG color, American spelling again, open and close brackets, and let's have yellow. Oh, actually, let's have line. And as I've guessed that color name, I think what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to run that. Yep, so that works. Okay, so this is the shell window. My coding window is behind that there. So that's creates a lime screen. Okay, so we're going to create an instance of a turtle. I've called the last two Bob. I thought I'd better call one a girl's name, so I'm just going to call this one Eve equals turtle dot turtle creates a turtle called Eve. And I'm going to show you something different today. So I'm going to change the shape of Eve. So I'm going to do Eve dot shape, and I know there's a turtle shape I can use. Turtle shape. But if I just go pop to the documentation here, on here, down the bottom here, we've got a section on the appearance of the turtle. And if I click on shape, then there are this is the format for the code, and these are the different shapes that the turtle knows about. So there's arrow, turtle, circle, square, triangle, and classic. Not sure what classic is, but the others are reasonably self-explanatory. Go back to my code. Go back to my code. And as I've made a little change there and I want to show off a little bit, I'm just going to press F5 to run this. And there we go, we've now got a little turtle in the middle of our screen. We're going to change the color of our turtle, so let's do eve.color. And let's go blue. Let's run that again. And there is Eve in the color of blue. We are going to make use of something called stamp, which allows us to stamp Eve just on the paper. So first of all, I'm going to do is I'm going to lift the pen up. Eve.pen up takes Eve off the screen, changes shape of Eve, changes color of Eve, and don't forget these colors we've got on here. You can use either the you can either use the color names or the hexadecimal. It's up to you. And right, so now we've taken Eve off the screen, I'm going to create a variable that I'm going to call steps equals 20. So this is just a variable that I'm going to change later on to control number of steps. Eve moves, and you'll see what I mean now. So I'm going to create a little loop now for I in range 30. The I there doesn't mean anything really, but we need something there. So you could put anything you like there, another letter. It doesn't matter. What's important here is that the range 30 means do this 30 times. And we'll do Eve dot stamp open close bracket, and then what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do Eve dot forward steps. So line 18 will be stamp Eve onto the page, move Eve forward, and the number of steps in steps. So at the moment I've got 20 in steps. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to increase steps by 2. So I'm going to do steps equals steps plus 2. So what should happen here is on my screen, we should see Eve appear in the middle and then gradually move out to the outside, but not by drawing a line because I've lifted the pen up. Let's press F5 to run that. And there he goes, Eve goes off the edge of the page. And the reason the distance is getting bigger, because each time you add 2 on, it increases the size of steps, and therefore the distance increases. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a little bit of a turn on here. So I'm going to do Eve dot left turn, and let's say 35. And now we should see Eve go round in a circle. At regular intervals. I can, if I change the value of things, so let's say I increase that or decrease that to 21, F5. We get a different sort of shape, and I can make it come back the other way, so I can do a right turn. And let's change steps by 4 and F5 to run it. So make some groovy shapes. That is all I'm going to show you today. Things that you can experiment with is trying to get Eve to change color in the middle of the loop, or increase her steps at a faster rate, or try different values of right turn. Just let you experiment. Well, that's the end of today's little run through. I'll be back in the next video with a few more things that I was going to show you on Turtle Basics, and I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one.